Hello everyone, I am Esrel the Rogue Drow, and this is my All the Mods 10 to the Sky build. I'm considering restarting this series, and I figured I would show off the build that I did beforehand. I did start off on a prefabbed island, because it was the first time that I played this mod pack. I really do enjoy all the mod packs. They do tend to be rather fun and long lasting. So, we will start off with my farms. I have automated my farms. I have the Infernum, the Deep Plate. If I need anything fed, I can just simply come over here, do the little twerk, and everything will auto feed right into the storage system. This is my field of essence, and then all my mystical, essentially. My animal farm. Now this was pre-built right here, this little shack. I tore out the back wall. It was a greenhouse for a farm. It started with the island, and I turned this into my bee habitat. Like the bees, I prefer chickens. They're not really needed very much in this mod pack. As you can see, I do have some of them in the containers. This little guy right here was interesting when I first got him. Got him by accident at that. I'll leave the mystery up to anybody who hasn't figured that out yourselves, or you can ask in the comments down below if you'd really like to know. They are alphabetized, and at some point I do plan on finishing out all the bees in this room. Yes, if you do keep seeing the name Shadow up there, I will show you what that is here in one moment. Close the door up. Cross my bridge. I have my little pond. All my fishies. My villager breeding station. As well as a little campfire. Down here. All my librarians. Any villagers that I decide to cure. Most of these have been cured. This houses bees. I will not open it because it's night. It has the ghostly bees and the skeletal bees in there. 5 in all. Water wheel for create. I don't do much in create. I think the blocks are really cool. However, I'm not all that familiar with the mod pack, and every time that I've tried to really utilize it, it breaks or I don't have the tension right. The inside of my home, a few little backpacks. My trophies. And this is the main part of my base. Enchantment setup, all my books, all my experience, enchantment extractor, each of those up there, different books that I've gotten enchanted, scrolls. I really do like the chiseled bookshelves, being able to stick your own books in them. This currently empty, but it is working at collecting soul lava for me. All of this is witch water. Don't necessarily need all of that, but when I built it, I was utilizing it. I just never tore it down. I thought it looked cool. All my basic resources. Everything working at feeding itself and creating everything in it I need for the basic blocks. All fed up into the machines. Our flux hammers. Flux sieves. One auto feeding directly to my main storage system. Which I can access through this wonderful little beauty right here. Storage lectern. And all of my everything from the beehive gets fed over to here. So I get all the DNA samples and the gene samples fed over here. I do have remote access to it. Do that lovely little thing right there. It's a pain to make. I don't use the Ars Nouveau mod very much. I'm not picking the magic usage, but this is one of the main staples of that mod pack that I find almost essential for beginning storage. Over here is my induction matrix. It's currently housing all of my energy. Long ways to go before that gets filled up. Long ways. A little workshop over here. Potion brewing and all my apotheosis enchanting. Everything in here is a specifically named piece from the bosses. All my quivers, Ethereum stuff, just things that can't be broken down. Table. My simulation and loot fabricator. All the ones that I've gotten done so far. Currently working on the warden. I've killed one so far. They are such a pain. And then all the predictions fed into here. More experience. Milk. Over here. My reactor. Energy cells. Uranium. All my latex processing. All my tree growth. My acacias are fed directly into the block placer, so I have a consistent thing of latex. Is for the, I want to say, yep, that is for the coke oven. Blast furnace. Quite a lot of liquid creosote at the moment. Just started dumping it. Don't need it. I have nothing going in here right now. I've Currently stopped utilizing it. And my foundry. Haven't put that one out yet. For all my flux. That is the original dragon egg of the server. First couple of netherite sets. For specifically from bosses. As well as the weapons above them. Upstairs is my bedroom. Just a bed. Nothing major. Then we can go outside. This was the first time I've ever utilized this in this pack. These are really cool. Over this way, I have all of the generators have been made. Some of them I have not figured out how to actually utilize. Quiet shadow. My wither, my ether gas. I named him Shadow. He has a friend that got trapped down in there with him because he broke some blocks while I trying to get him trapped. Somehow he managed to break them. I have no idea how, considering these are supposed to be weatherproof. And this is the first pack that I've ever done anything with AE in. I have been dead set against AE because I am a hardcore refined storage and simple storage fan. But they are not in this pack. So I have started my first dabble in AE in his. So far, it's a lot of tedious, repetitive work. I haven't really done much as for any bases in the nether or the end. Utilize everything here. I have both the infusion pedestals, the awakened pedestals, my food farm. Currently I have a loose rabbit. This is my base. I've put a lot of time into this. I've torn down quite a lot and rebuilt up and torn down again and rebuilt up. All in all, I've spent probably about 6 months on this. Playtime. I have majority of the quests done. As you can see where I've stopped at with AE2. That is as far as I've made it. They'll have the Wild and Chimera and the Piglin Brute because I have avoided them like the plague. Never fails, they get me cornered and I die every time. The majority have been completed. The last game that I played with utilizing anything from these was the All the Mods 9 to the Sky mod pack, and I had a beautifully built castle base. And I had an explosion. It not only radiated my base, but blew up about 70% of it, including my refined storage systems. And then I watched as my memory disks fell into the void. That entire game, I lost about a year's worth of time in after that. I moved to this pack, and I've been playing since, off and on. But if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please let me know down in the comments. And as I said, I considered restarting this pack. If you would like to watch that series as well, let me know. And I thank you for coming to my base and seeing what I've done. Enjoy your night or your morning. Goodbye.